Hey, what's up guys? We're out here, another fishing adventure, and today I'm gonna show you how to make your own bobber. But this is not really how this started. I didn't really mean to make my own bobber, but I needed, you know what? We'll just roll back, go a little bit back in time, and then you guys figure it out. But basically, I needed a bobber to hold big bait, and I didn't have one, and I didn't want to buy one, so I made one. But this wasn't the big reason why I came up with the design. We'll just turn the clock back, and then we'll get back to me in a minute. All right? Well, so a few days ago, I was on the DMV website, and I was renewing my saltwater license. And I saw on there that they had jug line permits. And I was like, oh, super cool. I can make a jug line video. So I learned how to make one because I didn't want to spend the money. And I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you know how to make a jug line and you kind of get the idea of a jug line, but I'm just going to walk you through it real fast. All you need is some PVC pipe that will fit inside a pool noodle. Okay, and this is usually, I want to say, 1/2 inch, and it slides right into the pool noodle. Okay, so what else you need is you need the PVC pipe caps, completely solid. They go over the top and they seal this sucker off. Okay, also you're gonna need some zip ties. At least this is how I did it. I didn't want to drill anything into these. Okay, you can and seal them off and everything like that. And what I did was I tied a knot around the edge and then a zip tie. This is not going anywhere. And then I zip tied the pool noodle tight on both sides. And then I put 6 feet of braid. And this stuff is like 100-pound braid. It's crazy. And so what happens is this is in the water, something gets on it and it stands it up like this in the water. And of course it's yellow, or, so it's going to stand out. So I looked further into, I wanted to know, well, how many jugs can I have? Which is a crazy amount of jugs, by the way. Which I would never use, 4 max, just to keep up with. This is the thing. Here in South Carolina, there are some rules about jug lines. And one of the rules is there's only certain lakes that you can use jug lines in. And none of them are anywhere close to where I live. So I have to make a special trip to do jug lines, which I am going to do that. The permit is not much at all. So I have rigging on here, which I'm probably going to redo later on. But yeah, so jug lines, that video in the future. Anyways, so I said, well, what can I do instead of a jug line? A lot of times when I use a bobber, I have so much weight on the bobber because I want it to stand out flat, that the bobber just sinks anyway. So I decided, instead of a jug line, I'm gonna make a bobber. So think that jug, but smaller. Here, watch how I assemble it. right, guys, so there's the final product. I got clip, then we got the bobber and clip, and then we got my J-hook circle hook on a T-knot. I don't know if, there we go, there's the T-knot, and then a 1 ounce sinker. And now we're about to put some brim on there. Oh, that's great. All right, we got a piece of brim on there. Let's get this cast out and see if this bobber even works, because this is the first time I've tried it. Oh shoot, it works. Heck yeah. Well, let's see how that does. Something's poking at it. It's probably something small. It was jumping around though. Like, this is this thing with when you're bottom fishing like this. It's like, do I pull it up to check my bait? You know, is there any bait left after you see it jerk around like that? Or are they just testing the bait, and if you pull it up to check your bait, then you just scared away the fish that could come in for a big bite? You know, I'm sure that's obvious to a lot of you guys that fish, you know, but to me, it's just something that plagues me all the time, and I figured I'd talk about it while we're sitting here waiting to see if something is going to take this bait. You bastard. Got something. It's not fighting that hard. Probably a catfish. Yeah. I think it's a catfish. Yeah, catfish. Channel cat. Cool. Alright, I guess it's a flip or die kind of moment. Ooh, flip or die. Look at that. Alright, guys. Got ourselves a nice sized channel cat today. Look at that. Channel cat. And he's quacking along like they do. Oh my God. Barely had him hooked. Barely had him hooked. He's not bad size. You can lip him. Not bad size. I would say, I don't know, 16-inch. Maybe a little bit shorter. Get him in the active cam, and then time for the release. See you later, big boy. Woo! Catfish. All right, so that was a lot of fun. I didn't end up using the bobber to catch fish. I just wanted to show you that it would work. And that little stretch of the Ashley River that I was using it in, the tide was coming in, so the current was too strong, and it just kept on blowing it into the dock that was right there. But I did use pretty much the same rigging to bottom fish right there. So I did try, but it just kept on going down with the current. We'll do it in the lake the next time we're out at the lake to try it that way. Also, correction, that wasn't a channel cat. that was a flathead cat. They look similar, but the flatheads obviously have a flat head. And I just wasn't thinking, and I wasn't actually sure that they were even in that river, flatheads. I thought they were further north. So, my bad. I know you guys will flood the comments with corrections, so I already corrected it. Anyway, if you guys want to see more DIY fishing tackle, let me know in the comments below. And always like and subscribe and smash the bell. Make fun of this man all you want.